Hello and welcome to this calming audio story. Today I'm going to take you on a relaxing journey involving magic and fantasy. This story is for all ages and can be listened to as a sleep story as you're lying down, or perhaps you prefer just a regular audiobook. Prepare yourself as we dive in to this magical story, which I hope you enjoy. Long ago in a small kingdom lived a small, peculiar-looking girl named Lyra. Her hair was short and white, and she wore a long cloak which was white as well but streaked with gold. Lyra was magical and lay atop a hill bathed in moonlight. She began to start floating now. Stars hung above her head as the maid used the magic that sprinkled beneath her to float higher and higher. She was like a rising, angelic being filled with awe. Kicking with excitement as the stars above her came into view, she was delighted. But then, all was not right. As she thought, the girl knew she was alone. Her heart sunk as she recalled day in and day out imagining conversations with people, but there was no one close to her land she could befriend. Friends couldn't be magicked up like a potion. Her magic faded and she started to fall, lower and lower. Her heart was breaking. No one to hug her, no one to smile at her. And she also thought to herself, my life has been dull when this wasn't true simply. She fell until she softly hit the hill with a thud. Her brown eyes turned cold as she stared up towards the sky. She didn't know how long she lay there, but her skin was turning icy from the cold, and the breeze made her feel chilly. Suddenly, a voice broke the silence. It was soft. "Are you all right?" Lyra turned her head to see a boy standing nearby. His hair was dark as midnight, and his eyes a striking blue, glowing in the moonlight. He saw her expression and extended a hand towards her, helping her up gently. "Thank you," Lyra whispered, her voice trembling. "You shouldn't be out here alone," the boy said, softly, his eyes reflecting concern. "The night can be unkind to those who wander without companionship in Crowville." Crowville was the town in which the kingdom where Lyra lived, and it was true that there were dark forests and spirits lurking around. A warmth spread through Lyra, a feeling she hadn't experienced in a long time. As they stood together on the hill, she assumed that this must be because she hadn't seen anyone in a while. She suspected this was because all of these days she had been alone. The only and last thing she knew was terrible. She had had friends or people she had suspected were friends, but they had turned on her and were mean to her, and this is why she had been laying on the mountain all of these days. Though this boy with midnight eyes and hair helped Lyra to feel like she wasn't alone anymore, this encounter still felt peculiar and rather surprising. "Who are you?" she had said. "Ha ha ha!" But he only chuckled to himself, his sparkling midnight cape blowing in the wind. "I am no one of importance. Here, take this." As he said those words, he reached to his back pocket, revealing a glowing blue flower. He revealed to her that he also possessed magic, and it was the magic to see into other people's hearts. He had seen the sadness in Lyra's and felt compelled to find her.